programs presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss, and affiliates.
Welcome to The Legal Fix, a new age radio show brought to you by The Tough Law Firm. We're the toughest law firm in town, with the toughest lawyers around answering your toughest legal questions.
Hey, welcome to The Legal Fix, a new age radio show by the Tough Law Firm, answering your toughest legal questions. Call us at 936-900-2381. We got a couple of really good calls at our noon show, and they kind of caught us, but we handled them. We caught the ball and we threw it right back.
Hey, wicked smart
like
call.
Hot potato with grenades.
We handled it well.
It's hot.
Hey, I was doing the cowboy dance before the show. I thought I should do this for everybody.
Yeah, we still need to make that GoFundMe for Bruce.
Yay. So I'm your host, Bruce Tuff. Well, and Boy Wonder, Brandon Riley's here. He's my co-host, and also super lawyer G.I. Jerome. Jeremy Hall.
Where do you get these bow ties from? I
have a huge stash.
Yeah.
I love the bow tie look. You have to
like
always do that. Someone almost talked to me and says, Jeremy, you can't do the bow tie at trial. And I went, what? Who said that anyways?
Probably it was one of our staff members.
It wasn't me.
Yeah,
it was because our opposing counsel was wearing them out, the tardive dyskinesia guy.
That's right.
Took
a
liking to Brandon.
Oh, you'd wear it so much better.
Thank you.
Hey, so welcome, guys. Great to see you guys again.
Yeah,
thank you.
We've got a hell of a show. You know, I teed it off last time, and I said I met these two ladies. Then I invited them on the show, Stacey Cunningham and Mandi, Gerner, and they're on the show with us. They're here. Look.
Welcome
and
to The Legal Fix.
You know, it's no fair. They watched the podcast, so they brought their glasses. So they're totally. Now that's the thing. You know, the guests that aren't prepared come without glasses. Yeah,
right.
That's right. So we know that. Okay, welcome Stacey and welcome Mandi to The Legal Fix. Great to see you. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we do. We're gonna put you on the hot seat during one of our segments, so you got to get prepared for that. And at this part of the segment, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me what you do, what your business is. I met you at the EDP. Wait, I got a question for you. What did I tell you when you first saw me at the EDP? What did I say about myself?
Kind of a big deal. Yeah, I was going to say kind of a big deal.
I told him that. I said, hey, you should know me. Do you know me? I'm a big deal. That's right.
Really undersold yourself.
I'm so glad you remembered that. Oh, perfect. Okay. Mandi, tell me about yourself.
So my name's Mandi Gerner. We actually both work for a title company called InterAmerica Title. We actually have a new location in the Woodlands. It's located in Hughes Landing. I am the Director of Strategic Development for the company. What that means is I kind of help the revenue and increasing the revenue through partnerships and, opening branches and looking at all those different things for the company. So.
Is that a big deal? Are you a big deal?
I'm kind of a big deal.
You're a big deal, too. All right.
We connected right then and there.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. Okay, Stacey, what do you do?
I am in business development / education, which the business development side is just a fancy way of saying I'm in sales for the company. And education is continued education for real estate agents who need to keep their licenses. They have to use these courses to build up hours to maintain. So that's what I help with. I've been with the company for a few months now, so I'm excited to be a part of the team.
All right, so InterAmerica Title Group, that's the name of the business.
Yes.
And so why would I want to, or what would I need to do if I go, well, I need a title company and I need to look at InterAmerica Title Group. Why do you have title companies? What's the purpose of them?
So, we protect the clients. What we do is we issue title insurance for residential and commercial transactions. So if you were selling a home, or actually let's say if you were buying a home, and we protect you by doing all the the legwork from behind the scenes as far as all the baggage from the previous owner. So that way you're not responsible when you purchase the property.
Oh, good, good. So who are your clients mainly? Are they real estate agents? Are they attorneys? Are they something else in the business community?
It's real estate agents for commercial and residential lenders, FSBO, which is for sale by owners. You know, if they're looking for a title company they don't know who to use, you know, we'd love to work with them as well.
Bankers,
yeah.
Oh,
you
so
work
if you're
with anyone.
you're a consumer and you're trying to sell your house by owner and you got a deal going, you need to come and see Stacey and Mandi at InterAmerica Title Group to do the title closing to get the insurance on the title policy.
Right.
I see. Okay.
I have a question about that.
Okay.
What does this insurance cover?
Well, it covers, let's see, any errors in your survey. Let's say someone
So shortages in
tax, you know, any taxes, back taxes that were owed, so that we are not responsible. We kind of go over everything. Any
Okay.
liens on the property, just to protect you.
Can't people just look that
Okay.
up on the internet, or do you have access to special information?
Well, we have special information, but there is some public, you know, records. But we're knowledgeable in that territory, so I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay,
Trying to do
toughest
it
legal
yourself.
questions.
Sure.
All right, we're going to break for a commercial break because I want to put Mandi and Stacey on the hot seat
The hot
in our
seat.
segment 2. So
Hot
we'll break and we'll be right back. Please call us at 936-900-2381, The Legal Fix. I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you. Hey, welcome back to The Legal Fix,
The
a new
Legal
age radio
Fix.
show by the Tuff Law Firm. We're answering your toughest legal questions. Call us at 936-900-2381. I've got my co-host, Boy Wonder, and Super Lawyer, and also I've got my guests, Stacey Cunningham and Mandi Gerner. And you know what? We're going to let our guests be engaged on hot topics. Hot topics from last week, and we take credit for the Free Britney, hashtag Free Britney. The
We
petition.
freed her.
So there's new.
It was trending all of August.
It is trending all of August.
Free Britney,
We started,
hashtag
we
Free
said
Britney.
Free Britney from conservatorship. We started it on our show, and now it's a national movement. So
Yeah,
let's get our guests engaged. Stacey, they probably have an opinion on Free Britney.
What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I definitely think that her dad needed to step down for sure. She needed to make her own decision. She's a grown woman. She's put in her time and showed that she can be responsible.
Yeah, conservatorship
that.
is niche, isn't it? Yeah, it's I don't know.
So interesting news. He made this big hoopla about being willing to step down, but his petition that he filed stated that he's unwilling to step down until a final accounting of tax issues going back to 2019.
That's probably because he's been spending all our money. That's Jamie,
They're,
right? The daddy.
well, they're saying that
The
he
dad's name
yeah.
is Jamie?
yeah, Jamie.
right. So a conservator is
That's a guy?
yeah, Jamie.
Huh.
Yeah.
it is. It's
Yeah.
a neutral name.
What's
Kind of like
Brittany's
Blake.
What's Brittany's mom's name? Does anybody know? Jamie's dad.
It's Jamie as well, right?
It is Jamie and Jamie. Yeah, I got it.
I thought that was a sister.
Come on, you guys
I
know
don't know.
this.
I have no idea.
I thought that was her sister.
No,
So the
Holy
father
Spirit.
doesn't
her
want to step
sister was
down.
on Saturday Night Live and was mouth syncing, and she.
Oh, and then she got caught?
What was the sister?
It happens.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
what
Her
I
sister.
wanted.
is-
She needs a conservatorship, too.
She's well, no. I think the sister at one point was over part of Brittany's conservatorship,
I've heard that.
and I think she still is over personal affairs.
Okay.
Yeah. so
Did we
she
just
is
barrel
involved.
through a call?
We did. We barreled.
Hello?
through-
Call back tomorrow.
Oh,
Caller?
Can we get that caller back? I'm so sorry. I usually hear the ring. Is it coming? Oh, we got
Hey,
that. We have a
ho!
caller.
Brittany's
Welcome
really
back to
involved.
the
Oh, my
Legal
gosh.
Fix.
Hey, caller.
Hello.
Welcome to the Legal Fix.
Hi, this is Veronica.
Hey, Veronica. Thank you for
Veronica.
calling.
Ron.
Yeah, hi. Hey, I'm hoping you can help me out with something. My husband and I just bought our dream home. I mean, it's beautiful, it's big, it's everything we dreamed of. And unfortunately, in a recent storm, a tree fell on this house, and it's covered by insurance, and we're supposed to close.
Veronica,
but
what's
now
your
the-
question?
Well, she's getting there, I
The
think.
sellers want to, they're stalling out on selling the house. And I
Oh.
really want to close on this house. Can the
Oh, I
title
get it,
company
yeah.
force
Oh, okay.
the sellers to come to closing and sell this house?
Can the title company
You will
force
not
the
believe
sellers
this.
to
We
come
have
to
two
closing?
experts with us. We have Stacey and Mandi, and so you're now trying to force a closing on the house because the seller doesn't want to. The seller doesn't
Yes.
want to sell the house, so
Yeah,
she's
they're
trying to buy
dragging their
it. I get it. I get
Probably
it.
trying to
okay.
pocket the insurance.
All right, Mandi.
Well,
can
good
you,
question.
All
Good
right.
question. As I'm not a licensed escrow officer, and we have some great ones at our office that would be able to answer this
I'm a
for
licensed
you.
attorney.
Well, there you go. So in my opinion, no, the title company cannot force. We're just there to do our job, and if both parties don't sign, that's not our responsibility.
Yeah, caller, they're
Facilitate,
trying to
sure.
facilitate a willing buyer and a willing seller to close a transaction and issue title policy insurance to ensure the title that you're getting is good. So let me ask a question to Mandi and say, so that they've got your escrow money, right, Veronica? They're holding the escrow money. So
Yes.
so,
yes. So they have my money. I just want to.
can she get the money back?
House.
I guess, but you have to release the seller, probably.
Right.
Yeah. Is that
Everything
what do you
has to
think,
be,
Mandi?
Everything has to be released before
Yeah.
we can.
You're gonna need a good, smart, tough lawyer, and there's three of us right here. So,
Hey.
give us a call at the Tough Law Firm,
Oh.
281-681
0808.
0808. I almost
Got him.
forgot my own phone.
Don't give them the fax
Crazy.
number.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
thank you, caller.
Yeah,
We
Veronica,
appreciate
Okay,
you
thank you
calling.
so
I'll
much
call
for
you
that
for
question.
help.
Good
Thank
luck.
you very much.
Yeah, good
Bye.
luck,
Thank you,
Veronica.
Ron.
All right, I say
Ron,
we go
Ron.
to the hot seat. Come on, hot seat on Stacey. Let's go.
Veron James. All right.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Lynn
Hot seat
Spears,
time.
Clear Spears,
Mom's
and
name.
James Powell Spears' his dad. That's it.
And
the
Jamie
siblings
is
are
the
Jamie
sibling.
Lynn. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
I was right.
We
That
just
is
screwed that
recess.
all up. That's not normal. Okay.
Yeah, welcome
all right.
to the club.
Throwing
Are we
shade
ready?
on the dad.
No,
Are we
no.
ready, Los, for the hot seat?
Oh,
Okay.
they do.
2 minutes on the
All right.
board.
2 minutes on
We're
the
gonna fire
clock.
the questions to Stacey. Stacey, get
roll.
closer to the mic
Okay.
because pull the mic to you. Pull the mic.
All right.
All right. Ready,
Bruce,
go.
you're up.
How do you spell Stacey?
Stacey.
Are you related to Randall Cunningham?
I am not.
Where'd you go to high school?
Klein Oak High School.
Are you a Black Panther?
Actually, from Klein Oak High School, yes.
What's the Panther rally cry?
Oh my gosh. I do not remember. That was so many years ago.
What's your weight?
What is Barbie's doll's weight?
How old are you?
I'm 39.
Were you a good kid?
I was a kid, so I don't think any kid's good.
How many kids do you have?
I have two.
Who's your favorite?
Ooh, gosh, that's tough. I'm going to say both.
Do you have a
She
will?
had an answer.
I do not.
What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
Well, if I told you, I couldn't keep it as a lie.
How much
Good
money will
answer.
it take for you to retire?
You know, at this point, I would take, let's just say, $5 million.
Yay.
Really?
I love
How often do you check social media?
Too much, unfortunately.
One thing people don't know about you that you want them to know.
That I am a closet karaoke person. I love to sing.
Yay.
Yeah.
One
Yay.
food for life. What would you eat?
Mexican food. Probably enchiladas.
Enchiladas.
What's your favorite sound?
Celine Dion's voice.
What's your favorite designer?
I'm going to say Chanel.
What's a better pet, a rat or a honey badger?
Either one, but I would say maybe rat.
Who's your least favorite person in your office?
Oh, I love them all. There's not one least favorite.
I told you these are good ones. What's your biggest fear?
Rejection.
100-yard dash, you versus Mandi. How long does it take you to get ready? She's out of time.
Had a girl. Good job.
Yeah,
She was ready. She was prepped for the hot
I've
seat.
got
How much does Barbie weigh? Does anyone know
Oh
that?
my
16 ounces? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's kind of big.
So,
They
wait,
have the full-figured Barbie
here's
now.
the final one. Here's the Stacey. I didn't get to ask you. Who's smarter, you or Mandi?
I'm saying me.
Oh, had a girl.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Mandy hopes she gets
Okay.
that question.
All right, Mandi, you're going to be next on the hot seat.
Back to back.
All right, so we're going to
Double
do Mandi
dose.
next on the hot seat. Ready?
Hey,
All right. How do you spell Mandi?
Mandi.
Where did you go to college?
I went to a semester at Fayetteville University in North Carolina.
Were you a sorority girl?
No,
What's your God-given hair color?
it's actually dark brown.
Were you a good kid?
I actually was a good kid.
How old were you when you got your ears pierced?
3.
How many kids do you have?
3 boys.
Who's your favorite?
I don't want to say it. They probably aren't listening, but my oldest is.
Oh, you're like
Pick
me.
one.
I always
She
pick
called it.
favorites.
I know. I love them
Wow.
all.
Do you have a prenup?
No.
What's the most humble job you've ever had?
What was probably my first job was a birthday hostess at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my God, I love that.
Dress up as
Yes.
the rat.
Have you
No.
cried? Have you cried in the past year?
Of course.
Last month?
I'm sure.
Week?
No.
Today?
On my way here because I was so worried.
One thing people
we
don't
make-
know about you that you want them to know.
That I love to draw. I'm pretty good at art and painting.
Favorite movie?
Tombstone.
What's your favorite
Nice.
non-English word?
Non-English word?
Non-English.
I don't know if it's really a. I don't know. Hola?
Me gusta.
Okay.
Hola?
Merci.
If you could live in another era, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good 70s.
What's the meanest thing you've ever said?
I can't say it on air.
Sum up your life philosophy in word or phrase. Your whole life philosophy in a word or a phrase.
Helping. Giving.
Good.
That a girl.
Good.
Who's smarter, you or your husband?
That would be a. He's probably going to listen, but I'm pretty much smarter than he is. He would beg to differ, but.
What's a better pet, a porcupine or murder hornets?
Oh gosh. Let's see. The porcupine probably will sting more than the hornet, so we'll just go with the hornet.
Pick your favorite, Kamala Harris or Nancy Pelosi. Are we out? Is that it?
Is
We're
there
out
a
of time?
favorite?
No.
Yeah.
Oh
She-
yeah, no, I don't have a favorite.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to ask the 100-yard dash question. 100-yard dash,
Yeah.
you versus Stacey. Who complains the most?
Who complains the most? I don't know. I would probably say me.
Perfect.
Atta girls.
Perfect.
Good
For being
job.
honest.
Okay, back to hot topics. Okay,
topics.
we have
Very good
covered a
job.
lot. Barbie's weight is 7.25 ounces.
Thank you,
Yes.
Carlos.
That's
my exact
Carlos
weight.
provides all the
you were
information.
way up
Yeah,
there.
if we don't
60
know, he'll get it for us.
Tipping the scales.
Hey, all right.
I haven't weighed dolls recently.
Yeah, we didn't
Have
ask,
you ever?
Did we ask Mandi her weight
He's-
too? Did we do weight? And they both passed on it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are nice.
Too much.
with it. Yeah. It's
Pass.
never.
We forgot to tell them they had a pass.
Yeah, you could pass. Paula invented the pass.
Yeah, she
Paula,
did.
She went through
She
the
maxed
abuse
out on
and we asked her,
passes. She did.
Pass. Just like that. I mean, she just, because she knows us, you know.
Yeah.
We asked her, hey, Paula, can you help me with this? Pass.
She knows how to deal with this. Yeah.
I've got a new client meeting. You pass. All right, so let's go to hot topics, Boy Runder. I'm going to throw them at you, and I need you to update us. Okay, no-show Democrats.
Yeah,
What's
the
going on?
no-show
What's happening?
Democrats. Very
What are we
interesting.
doing
So
in that?
Friday, after our show, the Supreme Court issued a memorandum opinion stating that the legislator had the right to force the attendance under the Article 3 of the Texas
I
Constitution.
think the Supreme Court watches our show, and Eva Guzman was probably getting points.
Eva.
They should watch it.
I
Yeah,
should. I think they do. They
And
watch
what
it
was
to
very
get
interesting, they
legal
did
guidance.
discuss it. They said, listen, the political ramifications of this are outside of the realm of the legislator. I mean, outside of the realm of the judicial to decide on. So the political question is not for them. The question was whether or not they had the right to compel the attendance of those Democrats. And the answer was yes. Under the Constitution, they absolutely did. So what happened next was Tuesday of this week, the Democrats in San Antonio got a TRO from a judge there.
I called that. I
You
called
did.
it.
You
I
did.
said they were going to venue
They
shop
did.
jurisdiction, and then get some friendly judge to just drop
So
down.
I think by the end of this week, we will have another memorandum opinion from the Supreme Court discussing that, and it may be early next week. We'll see.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I
That's
guess
very
you won the
interesting.
heads up from
I-
last week.
all right.
I did. I didn't know the answer as well as they did.
Okay, so
they
you're-
found the section in the Constitution that says that they can force the attendance. I didn't go that far, but I
Yeah,
won.
They
Boy
didn't cite
Wonder,
your
He
arguments?
gets upset if he doesn't
They-
know the answer, and then he spends his whole evening researching everything, and he comes in and gives us briefing papers on it. So I've got a briefing paper right here on everything he did. So,
See the
all right,
legal
I'll
fix
throw-
at 22 minutes.
All right, how about Texas justices halt local mask mandate? What do you have to say
Yeah,
about
no,
that?
that is what happened.
Yeah.
So the San Antonio judge, and this is from a Law 360 article published August 15th. The San Antonio judge in the district court issued a TRO after this Supreme Court opinion. So that's what we were just discussing. Is this specific?
Perfect.
This was related to San Antonio wanting to impose mask mandates again. under the emergency orders.
Who likes masks? Does anybody believe in masks?
The Lone Ranger.
Does it work or not? I mean, the CDC
There's a
said
placebo
they
effect
don't
to
work,
it.
and now they do, and now everybody, we're going to put them all over our kids. You have kids at school. Are they wearing their masks?
They're not required, no.
They're not. Do you like masks? Would you make your kid wear a mask?
I wouldn't make them.
Good. Good.
But if the school requires them to, then of course they have to follow the rules. But
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Well, do you I mean, all these poor kids, what a life. I mean, wearing masks and, okay. All right. So we don't like masks.
It makes it easier to rob a convenience store.
Absolutely. All right. Let's do some contract law update. Fixed shape hedges.
What
Brandon,
does that
Yes.
have to do with gardening?
Yeah. Is that?
So, what's really interesting is that the Winter Storm Uri brought a lot of changes. I mean, we see a lot of disputes in real property transactions related to damaged property that was under contract before the storm hit.
We
And
have,
we've had,
how many, 2 or 3 in our
I
office?
think we've had three.
Three in our office
thus far,
Yeah. We had a
specifically
closing,
related to
closing and the ice, the big ice.
Was that the ice storm in February?
Is it called Uri?
Yeah, I
think
We
it's
named-
called
we
Uri.
named the ice storm Uri.
Yeah, I
A
think
Uri
it was
of your
called,
peers?
I like that,
Winter
Uri.
Storm Uri.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think they named a Lamborghini SUV after the same. I think
After
it's called
Uri?
Uri.
Okay, good.
So, the other issue that has come up, and it hasn't played out fully, is the fact that Texas has deregulated its energy market, which means that any company under certain guidelines can buy and sell on the open market energy futures. So whether it's from wind power, solar power, or even from, it looks like we were supposed to go to a break, Bruce. So whether it's from wind power, solar power, or natural gas or coal, they buy these futures on open markets, and then they facilitate the energy grid that Texas has, which is unique to itself. So what they had were these fixed-shaped hedges where the contract would stipulate the price, and then if there was a fluctuation where they couldn't produce the amount of electricity needed, they would just have to buy it on the open market to continue providing. And so what happened were dozens of companies lost hundreds of millions and a couple billions of dollars as a result of these contracts because they were unable to produce any electricity, but they were still required to continue producing, which meant that under contract they had to buy what amounted to $9,000 per megawatt hour
And
electricity.
who gets screwed in this whole deal?
People with variable
taxpayer.
rates.
Yes,
Yeah.
variable rates and us. I just noticed that anybody who has any kind of electrical provider, even gas provider, you're hit. You're going to get a tax increase or
Absolutely.
a rate increase, tax increase. What's the difference?
So they're switching them over. They're attempting to basically create a liquidated damages section in force majeure clauses
Right.
to protect these companies from exorbitant prices when
What the hell's a force majeure?
an act of God. So it's any kind of event outside of human control that makes the enforcement of the contract impossible. So like a hurricane.
So I can get out of any contract if I have force majeure in my agreement?
Well,
And
it's
I go, okay, act of God, I'm done. All right, don't need to do that anymore.
there are a lot of people that do that. That's
Yeah.
not how it works. It usually requires a specific act of God that is covered.
Like an ice storm.
And I
Or
think
a flood.
we've discussed this before, yes, like an ice storm or flood.
Or a blackout with electricity.
But we've discussed this before. We've had clients come in with tenant the tenant, they were about to start a new business, and then COVID struck, and they
COVID's
couldn't
force
open.
majeure, force majeure.
And it was
COVID.
considered a force majeure.
Yeah.
But if the contract stipulates that plagues or other issues of that nature are excluded, then that force majeure doesn't take effect. And so it's really contract to contract. And
What's
it
your
depends
favorite
on what
Latin
you
word? You like force majeure?
non sequitur. I really
Res
like.
ipsa loquitur?
Well, no, I like the but-for causation. What is that called?
Res ipsa loquitur.
No, that's
Jeremy,
not it.
what's yours?
I'm going to go with soup du jour, the soup of the day.
Yeah, soup du jour, favorite
I can't think of
Latin
it.
word. All right. All right, we're going to go to a commercial
Sine
break.
qua non. That's
Yeah,
it.
so
That's
if-
the one.
We'll go to a commercial break, and please call us at 936-900-2381, where we will answer your toughest legal questions. We'll be right back.
Deuces.
Hey, welcome back to the Legal Fix. I've got my guests,
Legal
Stacey
Fix.
Cunningham and Mandi Gerner with InterAmerica Title Group, and we had some callers come in and a lot of emails about some title questions. So I'm going to start off with my own personal question. So I was looking at a title closing. I was looking at the closing. It goes credits to buyer, credits to seller, and then it had title fee. It was like $700 or $400, and then it said title policy $2,900. It was on a $500,000 house that was being closed. So, can you shop around for title companies and I get a better deal, like $19.99 for my title policy?
So, title policies are all regulated by the state of Texas. So, you can go to any title company; it's going to be the same price. However, the fees that they charge do vary. So, yes, you could.
So, what's your fee?
Ours is $475.
$475. That would have been better than the one that I did. It was $700. I can't remember the title company. I'd call them out right now. Don't use them. Use InterAmerica Title Group.
InterAmerica Title Group.
InterAmerica Title Group. Don't use those guys that charge $700.
Call
What's the
Stacey
price
and
again?
Mandi.
$475.
$475. Come on, that's a deal. I haven't seen that like that. Okay, so I have commercial property,
Okay.
and if I wanted to, and I'm like the seller, and because I always get these buyers come in, they go, I want to use this title company. I go, I don't like those people. First of all, they're not wicked smart like Mandi and Stacey. So that's what I like. I like wicked smart. So who gets to pick the title company? Is the buyer do it or the seller do it? Can I say, no, I don't want to use them, niche, I want to use you guys? How do we do that?
Usually the seller, but they don't typically care unless they have a relationship with somebody. So usually the agent that they're working with makes that suggestion.
Yeah, why the heck would a buyer tell me what title company I'm using when I'm selling the property and I'm paying for it, right?
Right. Well,
And it's a
if you
percentage
want
of the
deal
sales
to
price.
happen, sometimes you'll be like, okay, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're out there listening and you're selling some property, you need to pick your own title company. You got to do that. Okay. So that's what you have to do. Pick your own title company and get the wicked smart title
And ask
company.
about their fees.
And ask about their
Who's
fees.
got the lowest
Good.
fees.
Hey, any title questions for Stacey or Mandi, co-hosts?
Yeah, other than comparing fees, why should people pick you over other title companies?
That's a good question because we all have the same. The biggest thing is I think we're a little bit different because we're smaller, so we're very, very hands-on. You know, we can always say, oh, customer service, but that's the same thing. That's anywhere you go. I think one of the things is like being hands-on. We want to bring value to our clients. We want to be an extension of them, like be their family, so they know they can trust us, especially with the realtors that we work with, the lenders that we work with. Because at the end of the day, if the closing goes well, it's a win-win for all of us.
Okay.
Do you bring cake to closing?
We can bring anything to close.
Do you have cookies? Because when I went to the
cookies.
last title company, they had a jar of like M&Ms and cookies. They
That's
had
weak
warm
sauce.
cookies.
I want
We
a
bring
bun
warm
cake.
cookies out at 3:00.
The warm cookies would be awesome. We could do champagne.
My wife likes red velvet. We would want a red velvet cake.
We could definitely do that.
Yeah, we could definitely.
But all around, we're just an awesome title company.
Yeah, we do offer a lot of great things. So I would definitely recommend just calling us and getting to know us because we'd love to get to know you.
And
We
what's that
will.
number?
We will. What's your number for your business?
So our office number in the Woodlands is
832-702-0429, right?
Look at that.
And what's your website? If I want it, because I do a lot of stuff, social media website, I do that. I always like to check it out. What's your website?
It's www.iatgs.com.
IAGTS.com.
No, IATGS,
Oh,
Bruce.
IAT. it stands
InterAmerica
for
Title
InterAmerica
Group.
Title Group. Oh, my God. How did I not know that?
IATGS.
Okay.
.com.
All right, so what's the messiest closing you've ever done? Have you been part of that? No? You have any war
Well,
stories?
yes. I mean, so, we have our relationships with the people that we work with. So, of course, we're going to hear, like, hey, let's see. I'm trying to think of some.
But everything's been
What's the one you
good.
heard about earlier today?
Let's say we've got both clients closing.
They get in a
Maybe
fight.
it's messy divorce or something.
Oh.
That kind of thing.
They don't want to be in the same room.
Yeah.
No.
Yikes.
I hate you.
The ex-wife is coming to sign because the husband's got the new girlfriend or whatever.
And he
there's
brings
always
the new
something.
girlfriend. That's
Right.
what he does. That's what I would do. I'd bring my new
ugly
girlfriend
power
to the
move.
closing. Yes,
An
here.
ugly
Look
power
what I
move.
have right here.
Yeah.
That's why the honey badger
bring-
says she's going to be the dowager queen.
That's right. Honey Badger. Oh, my God. Honey Badger let me out of the house today. Dang.
It must be nice.
We're glad she did.
Hey, let's do a versus. Let's do a quick versus.
we have time?
Okay? Yeah, we have time. Let's do a versus. All right, give me a topic. How about Woodlands
Incorporation.
Incorporation? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hottest topic
That's
going
the
right
hottest
now.
topic. I got 3
I'm
texts this weekend
speaking.
about
I'm
that.
speaking at the Chamber 4 o'clock series on the history of the Woodlands on the incorporation issue. All of a sudden, no one knows this, but we're gonna suddenly become a city? Like, why? What's the problem? I'm going, I thought we had COVID and we couldn't do anything, and so now we're going to rush to incorporate and pile on a whole bunch of taxes and rates and fees, and that's going to mess you guys up when you do closing and all that, because they have to deal with the city, and they go, you can't close because our Department of Issuing Certificates, it'll take 30 days now. I mean, this is what we're going to deal with.
So, Bruce, you're going to have to be for or against, excuse me.
No, I'm not part of this. I'm going to moderate.
Well, you've already...
No, I'm moderating.
You stole my thunder.
No, you're for incorporation.
No, I don't want to be for it.
You're against incorporation. Jeremy, you're for incorporation.
You can be Gordy.
Yeah,
I'm Gordy Bunch.
All right, so here we go. We're going to tee it up. Jeremy is for incorporation. The big issue, there's going to be a big election in November. If any of y'all are interested in paying a whole bunch of more money, I want to be a city. Yeah, just like the great city of Houston. Oh,
yikes.
Yeah. All right, so Jeremy, I'm going to let you start out. What's the points of being for a corporation?
Well, residents of the Woodlands, you'll have a chance to vote on this, like Bruce said, this November, and I think you should vote for incorporation. We have redone the studies on how much it would cost the residents of the Woodlands if we incorporate, and the answer is nothing. No tax increase for incorporation. We've redone the studies. The way that property values are climbing, Woodlands residents will not experience a tax increase, according to the presentation at the township given by Gordy Bunch this week in putting incorporation on the ballot. No tax increase. We have a low tax rate already. It's half the rate of Houston. We pay on average
double. Are you kidding me?
Let me just jump in there. Mr. Bunch is a brilliant.
All the county's roads.
We are. We've been saving for it. We've been responsible for it. We have an incorporation fund.
In a corporate fund.
We have an incorporation fund. We're going to pay for it out of that.
All right, the next
You're
show,
assuming that
we're
property
taking this
prices
on.
go up.
We're going to
Yeah.
get Nelda on the show. We're going to get Aunt Nelda on the show, and we're going to have to do this right.
Incorporation for the win.
Right. No,
Gordy Bunch wins today.
Incorporation. All right, we're out of time. I've got to close this off. We had a lot of fun. It was great. I want to thank my guests, Stacey Cunningham and Mandi Gerner of InterAmerica Title Group. I want to thank my co-host, Boy Wonder, Brandon Riley, and G.I. Jerome, Jeremy
Super
Hall.
lawyer.
And thank you for tuning in to The Legal Fix. We'll see you next week. Call us.